Why garlic was once considered a superfood by ancient civilizations. Thousands of years ago, people were already using garlic for something we still talk about today. But garlic wasn't just something they added to food. Ancient civilizations valued it so highly that it was connected with strength, health, endurance, and even protection. So, why did this small, pungent bulb become so important? Let's start in ancient Egypt. Garlic was a familiar part of the Egyptian diet, and historical evidence suggests it was valued far beyond its flavor. Garlic was even found in Egyptian tombs, including the tomb of Tutankhamun. For ancient Egyptians, food and medicine were often closely connected, and garlic was one of the plants that gained a reputation for being useful to the body. It wasn't a miracle cure, but thousands of years ago, people had already noticed that this little bulb seemed to have something special about it. Then came ancient Greece. Garlic became particularly associated with physical strength and endurance. Ancient Greek athletes are reported to have consumed garlic before competitions. Imagine that. Long before protein shakes, energy gels, or sports supplements, an athlete might reach for a clove of garlic. Garlic was also used in traditional Greek medicine, where it was considered a valuable plant with several practical uses. Its strong smell may not have made it popular with everyone, but its reputation certainly survived. The Romans carried garlic's reputation even further. Garlic became common among soldiers, workers, and ordinary people throughout the Roman world. It was inexpensive, easy to store, and easy to add to food, and that made it incredibly practical. For people who spent their days working in the fields, traveling, or serving in armies, foods that were simple, durable, and filling mattered. Garlic fit perfectly into that world. But here's where the story gets really interesting. Garlic contains sulfur-containing compounds, including allicin, which is produced when garlic is crushed or chopped. Modern research has found that garlic has biological properties that may help explain why humans have valued it for so long. Researchers have studied garlic in areas such as cardiovascular health and antimicrobial activity. But there's an important distinction. Ancient people didn't understand these compounds the way modern science does. They simply had generations of experience telling them that garlic was worth keeping around. And perhaps that's the most fascinating part of garlic's story. It wasn't invented as a modern health trend. It didn't need a colorful package or a celebrity endorsement. For thousands of years, different cultures independently decided that this humble plant was useful. They cooked with it, they preserved it, they used it in traditional practices, and they passed that knowledge from one generation to the next. So, the next time you crush a clove of garlic into a pan, remember, you're not just adding flavor. You're using one of the oldest ingredients in human history, and one that ancient civilizations already considered something special. And that may be the real story behind garlic.